Hello everyone, my name is Abhishek and welcome back to my channel. So as I promised you, I have people who are our subscribers and who have done a great thing to get their job in DevOps, and people have transitioned from other domains to DevOps, product service to product. So I have Sudheer, Shantanu, Vikash with me today, and this call is going to be about their journey. How did they crack the DevOps job, or how did they transition their journey into DevOps during this time where people call it hard time in the market? So let us talk to them and let us try to understand what their journey has been. So to introduce you people, Shantanu has recently switched from service to a product based company, and Sudhir, he has a very inspirational journey. He transitioned from different domain to DevOps. And then Vikash, who has recently selected as intern, and I think he has already started his DevOps journey as an intern. So yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very excited to talk to these people and understand more about what they have done. So yeah, let's get started. So hi everyone. Why don't you guys start introducing yourself? Start with Shantanu.
Yeah, sure. First of all, Abhishek, thanks for giving this opportunity, and let me thank you. From genuinely, like you are making a really good content, and thankful to the all the DevOps community which is out there, which is helping the newbies and the other who are seeking to enter in this domain.
Yeah.
So really thankful for that. And I would just like to correct you. It's a not a product-based company, but
Okay.
it's a mid-sized organization. I moved from a large-size organization to a mid-size or a small-size organization.
Perfect.
So initially I was a part of TCS, Tata Consultancy Services. I did the job there for approximately 3.5 years, and
Awesome.
I'm a graduate in the field of electrical and electronics engineering. So since
Awesome.
2019, I was working with TCS. So for the initial span, I worked as a cloud infrastructure engineer there. So where I got a chance to work on AWS and
Awesome.
various other networking domain and other services. And there in the later part, I got a chance to work on the DevOps technology as well.
Awesome.
So this is a bit about me. So we
Awesome.
can talk later
Yeah,
in
sure.
this call.
Yeah, I have many things to discuss. Anyways, yeah,
Yeah,
we'll come back, Shantanu.
sure,
Sudhir,
sure.
why don't you introduce about yourself?
Yeah, thank you so much, Abhishek, bro. So thanks for giving me an opportunity. And the way you are helping to the people in a different way. I mean, the people will be reaching the different people in a different way, but you are different coming apart from this one. So really thanks to for giving this type of content. So coming to my 2014 passed out, and after that I started my career in the startup. We designed, implemented different applications, and after that, due to the regions, my client is moving to cloud. Okay,
Okay.
so in the physical to the cloud, so I started learning all those things. But
Okay.
your videos and each and everything will be really helpful for me. The content, sometimes we are not aware about what particular tool. So
Okay.
no, the for those things, the way of explanation and the content, with the live, people will be giving the so and so this one, but it's a very reality. It's
Awesome.
very close to us, near to us.
Awesome.
So this help me, the way you are helping the people is very nice. So
Thank you.
now I place in the financial company, it's a Mintify as a cloud operation manager.
Awesome.
So I'm really very happy for and sharing this one to each and everyone. So
Great.
that's it for me.
Sure.
Thank
Sure.
you.
There will come back to you as well. Then Vikash. Vikash, up mute. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mute.
So, hello everyone. My name is Vikash Kumar. First of all, thanks Abhishek for having me here. And I really want to appreciate your effort, which you are
Thank.
doing to additional in their lives. Means the students who are your subscriber, they are really doing great.
Yeah.
When I thought then I need to revise my Kubernetes and I want to do Kubernetes, then I directly go to YouTube and search for Abhishek channel because the explanation was very nice.
Thank
And
you.
first of all, I want to give a disclaimer. My English is not as fluent as yours.
Sorry.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
think it would not.
Oh no, no, that's
I
okay.
was,
No, no,
yeah,
that's
it will
totally
be
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no.
So about my,
Yeah.
okay.
English is just
So
a
about
medium.
myself, yes, of course, of course. So about myself, as I have already told my name is Vikash Kumar, and I have done BCA. I belong from Mathura, and recently I passed out 2022, and
Hmm.
when I pass out, मुझे प्लेसमेंट मिला था TCS और
Okay.
विप्रो में.
Oh,
बट एक्चुअली आप आपको पता ही है कि जो फ्रेशर्स होते हैं वो उन्हें मतलब टेक्नोलॉजी सिखाते हैं और अपने अकॉर्डिंग टेक्नोलॉजीज देते हैं वो. But
okay.
my interest in DevOps, so that's why I go to YouTube and search for the how can I learn DevOps. Then I
Awesome.
found Abhishek channel, and there is so many channels as well.
Yeah.
बट जो एक्सप्लेनेशन था वो वाकई में जबरदस्त था, इसीलिए जो
Awesome.
कंसेप्ट था वो बिल्कुल क्लियर था.
Awesome.
एक्चुअली अगर मैं बोलूँ एक लाइन में, जो उन्होंने Q&A से क्वेश्चन पूछे थे वो एग्जैक्ट जो आपने वीडियोस में बताए थे उन्हीं से रिलेटेड थे. तो मैं
Great.
कहना चाहता हूँ कि जो इंटरव्यू क्लियर हुआ, आपको उसमें बहुत बड़ा आता है.
Arey, awesome. Yeah. So just I also want to give one disclaimer. So people who are watching this video, just don't assume that these people have watched only my channel and they've got the job. Practically, technically, that's not possible. Okay, because I am teaching a few things, and it is not that these people are just watching my video and they're just shutting their laptop and okay, let me give an interview. That doesn't happen, right? So these people watch other channels, these people watch other videos, they practice a lot. So that's what we are going to learn today. Okay. So let me start with a basic question, and this is the question that is over LinkedIn, this is a question over YouTube, everybody is asking me. So I am fed up answering, so I just want to you people to answer it. So the question is, भैया अभी calls नहीं आ रहा है. So the question in English is, the market is down, we are not getting DevOps calls. I keep telling people that market is down, but there are many opportunities. You can see a lot of opportunities. I get a lot of calls, even though I don't update my LinkedIn profile as open to work. So, what do you guys? What is your take on this? Again, let's start with Shantanu. What do you
Yeah,
have to answer about this?
sure, sure. So let me clear this out that people say that there is no market for DevOps and all those things. Let me be crystal clear here that there is a huge market out there for DevOps.
Yes.
Means there's a huge opportunity. Means every company is hiring for DevOps now. So let me give you an example. So when I started my career with TCS, so I
Mhm.
just knew this term that DevOps there is something and there are some technology, but no one was clear like. What is exactly this thing. But now, from last 6 months or 1 year, I can say that DevOps has got some good framework. Yeah, so these tools are there. These tools are considered as DevOps tools, and this can be a roadmap which can take you to the DevOps thing. So, like now the market is like open there. You can grab each and every opportunity. So there is no lack of opportunity out there. That is one thing. And to seek for the means if you are not getting calls and means if any other challenges are there, that I can understand. So
Yeah.
one thing is that what I have gone through is that means as I was in with TCS, so there was a huge notice period, like 90 days of notice period is there. So that is one big problem which many of the guys are facing.
Yes.
So that is one thing, but what we can do here is that just go for each and every opportunity which is coming into your way, give the interview, and then if you are good at the interview, then they can means if they really like, they can even wait for 90 days. That's not
Yes.
an issue.
Yes.
Second thing, what I can suggest is that if it is possible, talk with your manager. If he can give you an early note, means early release, so that can also be possible. Because the thing with me was that I considered that no, I will have to anyhow serve that 90 days. So that is not the thing here. You can talk to your manager. You can, if you have a good relation with your manager, he can give you early release as well. So that
Yes.
is another thing which you can consider. Third thing is that if you're not getting enough calls, is that just update your Naukri profile. It should be at 100%. That is what I will suggest, because if your profile is at 100%, there is many means there is a low chance that you will not get any call. At least you will get one call at a day if your profile is at 100%. And
Awesome.
second thing is that I will suggest that keep visiting Naukri profile. And if you find that if any job posted for DevOps which is there, that is at least 50 to 60% relevant to your competency, just apply it there.
Yeah.
Means whether you receive the call or don't receive the call from that organization, that is another part. Just apply it. Means
Hmm.
means you should apply at least 10 to 20 positions in a day. Then and then you get like one or two calls from those organizations. So that is what I can say for, means if you're not getting enough calls.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
So can I ask you how many calls did you get on a rough basis?
Yeah, yeah. So initially it was like I used to get calls in a week I used to get two or three calls when I was not on a notice period.
Huh.
So for the initial span it was like yeah, I was struggling a lot. I was not getting any calls.
Hmm.
Those 90 period was the huge means I was stacked with enough knowledge. Everything was there. Everything was there on the table, but just the 90 days notice period was the only issue.
Yeah.
But the thing was, I even got one opportunity from an organization. Everything happened. Two round of interviews happened. HR round happened. Salary slips went across the table, and then they say that okay, 90 days is a kind of huge waiting period for us, so we can't wait that long. So that
Okay.
is one real struggle. But yeah, initially I used to get a call, two or three calls in a week, or one or two, I will say
Hmm.
genuinely. But once the thing is there is another advantage of having 90 days notice period. If you are having 90 days, in 90 days you can give, means if you land upon one offer, and if you are meant to serve that 90 days, you can
Hmm.
give many more
Maybe more.
interviews.
Yeah.
So what I don't think any of the guys will believe here, but in those 90 days I have given approximately 35 to 40 interviews.
Wow.
So so that is one advantage if
Yeah.
you means have that thing, and if you want to turn it as a plus point. So that is one good thing.
Awesome.
So just what I will suggest is that just land upon that first offer. First offer is there, then it's pretty smooth from there. Means
Hmm.
after first offer, you will get frequent calls. That means you will update your Naukri profile that yes, I am on a notice period. And once you are on a notice period, then you start getting calls. So means that is my suggestion. And
Awesome.
if not, you can just try to gamble something like on Naukri profile. You can say that okay, 1 month is, even though if your notice period is 3 months, you can say 1 month is my notice period, and just go for the interview, see how it goes, and if they really like you, then they can like
They can
do
negotiate.
anything for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So even they can buy out you, means that is
Yeah.
also one option. Yeah.
Yeah. So whoever is watching this video, if you have listened to Shantanu carefully, he said that in 90 days he gave 40 interviews. So almost every 2 days he gave an interview. So that's how the market is right now, right? So it is very good. And okay. So Sudhir, what is your take on people saying that we are not getting DevOps calls? How is your experience?
So in the LinkedIn, what Santanu is telling them, in the LinkedIn we are putting the open to work. We will be getting some TCS. Most of the MNC company will be going through and watching those the stuff of things. Most of the, a little bit startup companies or normal companies, they didn't go through it, and they will be watching the LinkedIn profile each and everything. So we have other profiles, not only Naukri, even Monster. It's now it's changed into the Foundit. So even I went through the Foundit and I put it in my resume in there. And also sometimes people will be putting lots of content in there, but if they are not mentioned what they are done in the resume and what they are done there in the organization, or whatever project they have done, they are just putting in the I have source code management, I'm just using Git and containerization Docker. That's they are mentioned all these things, but when it's come to the reality, so okay, I am using Jenkins with the Docker containerization. So if we are putting this type of things, okay, when the HR or technical people going through our resume or CV, okay, so the people will be thought, okay, he has some content, so we need to set that person. So in that way, not only putting the 3 pages or 2 pages, reducing the pages, it's not that one. So we need to put the content or whatever we have done in the organization, what we are practicing, what
Got
we have done in the projects. So if we mention these things, the people will come to our resume and know. If we everyone, when it's come to, for example, if I want to purchase any chocolate, I will be checking out 1 rupee or 2 rupee or 5 rupees. So in that way, so the people will be choosing us, we have the reason the lots of resumes. For example, if you thought that okay, they will be choosing the, so we are the option, we are not the choosing, right? We have the one option. Okay, when it's come to the okay, Sudheer, okay, I need to choose this person. We don't want to give the options, we need to give the fill in the blank. Okay, when the person is watching the checking their CV, okay, Sudhir is the best one or Santanu is the best one. So we need to go in this way. And also even I'm gone through the top hire, that is the company really helped me for
Okay.
to place this up, so even the top hire team is very helped me, and they are tracking and each and everything, they are having the conversation with that, even I've gone through the Naukri also.
So top
Every
hire,
Monday in the,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry for interrupting. So top hire, is it a paid one or is it a free one?
No, it's a free. It's a free one. It's a free one. Yeah, it's a free one. I just gone through the website and filled in the form and not form, the application, each and everything in that one.
Okay.
Within 45 days, I placed in that as a DevOps cloud operation manager.
Oh, awesome.
And yeah, in the coming to the Naukri, in even I tried with the Naukri also. Every Monday morning at 9 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, I'm uploading my resume every week. And also checking all these things in the LinkedIn. Even I gone, even I foreign countries also. I mentioned already. I didn't for the German company, so it's a bad experience what I had with them. When I'm going through the interview, it's for the AWS DevOps. But the interviewer asking the question, it is the full stack that we know he is talking about, website, all these contents. I don't want to say that I don't want to blame
Yeah,
it other people, but in
you will
outside,
have
yeah,
bad experiences. Yeah, you
yes.
will have bad
So, but
experiences. You will have experiences. Yeah.
yeah. So, but when it's come to the interviewer and all these things, it's very nice. They are asking normal. I mean, everyone is. I don't want to say that. Okay, everyone will be perfect in specific one. So we need to learn more and more. Okay, we need to learn more. Okay, we don't have. If we learn some tool, we need to learn some more things. So we don't
Yeah.
want to say that. Okay, it's finished over. So we need to learn some more things. So that is the things I can say that so we need keep learning and keep sharing the knowledge with others also. That would be very helpful for us, like
Yeah.
Abhishek and we are not grabbing the information, and also once we are grab the information, if we are sharing with others, that will be really helpful for you and also that person also. I can say that.
So both Sudhir and Shantanu, they have to say one thing that you have to keep trying. So that's the
Yes.
common thing that I understood from both of you. So you have Shantanu has worked on, has kept on trying on Naukri and LinkedIn, and Sudhir, he tried on different portals. So that is what you have to try to do. Like don't get
Yes.
disappointed that on the first day I did not get any call. Keep trying. Second day you might get more calls. Third day you might get more and
Yes.
more calls, right? So
One
these
thing
things,
Even
which
I can, yeah, one thing I need to say that even I applied thousands and thousands.
oh,
Every week I applied, it's a easier, and we are just applying. We are not, we need to try it. If we,
yeah.
without trying,
Hope
we
is
don't
hope.
want to say that, yes, that is a hope. Let
Yeah.
be okay. That's what I had done from my end.
Shantanu, you wanted to say something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. One thing which I
Yes.
want to hear is that, means as I said about Naukri will help you a lot. But other
Mm.
thing which I missed here is that keep your LinkedIn profile also updated, because what I have observed is like the recruiters, what they do, they first collect your information from the Naukri profile, and they reach out to you on LinkedIn just to
Oh,
verify if this guy is a genuine guy. Uh, is he working somewhere? Means the past history which is there and how his profile looks like. So that is also one thing, so that can also help a lot. From LinkedIn also you can get some opportunities. From LinkedIn also I got some recruiters that they said that we are open to hire, would you like to join all these things. But majorly it was coming from Naukri. uh, yeah. So that is
so if we take a look at Sudhir and Shantanu, they are experienced engineers. But coming to Vikash, his journey is completely different, right? He is coming from college and he got placed as an intern. So now, how did this happen for you? Because a lot of college graduates, right? So not everybody comes from tier one college. So personally, I am coming from a tier two or tier three college. Okay, so depending upon yeah, depending upon the college, sometimes you might not get placements or people coming to you. You have to approach them, right? So
Yeah, sure.
how did this thing happen to you, like in this tough time? How did you get an intern opportunity?
Yeah, so first of all, this is a very huge challenge I have faced. Means you can't get a job as fresher, but it is not true because
Okay.
I get because when I go for LinkedIn, then search for any job, then see. इसमें भी एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए, इसमें भी एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए, देन आई थॉट कि डेवॉप्स की जॉब तो फ्रेशर्स के लिए है ही नहीं.
हाँ.
But I was wrong. I was wrong. So I try first of all. First, the fresher need to do update your LinkedIn profile,
Okay.
because from the LinkedIn profile only I usually get 2 or 3 messages per week, means
Okay.
for hiring, they
Okay.
are giving document or for the interview. And Santanu is also correct. Means people think there is no market. There is a huge market.
Yeah.
तो जस्ट आपको स्टैंड आउट कैसे करना मार्केट में.
हाँ.
बिकॉज अगर हम देखें कि नो लिंक्डइन है, जैसे मैंने देखा कि लिंक्डइन पे कोई जॉब पोस्ट हुई है 15 मिनट्स पहले, तो उसके एप्लीकेशन आप देखो कितने सारे हो जाते हैं,
हाँ.
और
Yeah.
उसमें स्टैंड आउट करना होता है आपको. तो
Hmm.
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल रिज्यूम में ही आपका ऐसा होना चाहिए, बिकॉज रिज्यूम में ही आपका फर्स्ट इंप्रेशन है उसके लिए. बिकॉज
Yes.
एचआर विल नो यू. एचआर को नहीं पता आप कौन हो, एचआर को नहीं पता अभिषेक कौन है, विकास कौन है. जस्ट
Hmm.
वो तो रिज्यूम में दिखता है, वो रिज्यूम में से ही उसको अंदाजा लगता है कि ये है कैसा बंदा. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल रिज्यूम में ही आपका सबसे मेन काम है जो आपको सबसे पहले करना है.
Got
तो
it.
रिज्यूम में आपको प्रॉपर कि कैसे कैसे आप क्या कर रहे हो, कि उसको ये लगना चाहिए कि बंदा जो है वो डेवॉप्स पे काम कर रहा है. जैसे कि
Yes.
आपको प्रोजेक्ट सेट करने हैं, आप क्या क्या सीख रहे हो, ऐसे कि आज आपने न्यू स्किल सीखी तुरंत उसे रिज्यूमे में डालो. एंड द थिंग विच आई रियली लाइक, अपडेट लाइक डेली आप पोस्ट करो कि आपने आज क्या सीखा, आपने आज क्या सीखा. इससे क्या होता है कि इंप्रेशन पड़ता है. बिकॉज मेरे पास 2-3 ऐसे मैसेजेस आए थे, उन्होंने बोला कि आप डेवॉप्स में बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हो, जैसे कि हम आपकी लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल देख रहे हो, आप रोज कुछ ना कुछ नया सीख रहे हो, तो वुड यू लाइक टू गिव एन इंटरव्यू.
Yes. Yes.
एंड
Super.
और सबसे बड़ी बात जो कंपटीशन है, लोग कहते हैं बहुत कंपटीशन है कैसे लें. बिकॉज आप देखोगे लिंक्डइन पर कोई पोस्ट, जॉब पोस्ट है, नौकरी पर कोई लिंक, कोई पोस्ट है आपके, तो उस पे थाउजेंड ऑफ अप्लाई होते हैं. ओनली वन रोल, थाउजेंड ऑफ अप्लाई. एंड हाउ यू विल स्टैंड आउट. तो फाइनली मतलब मैं क्या करता हूँ पर्सनली कि गो टू सर्च बार लिंक्डइन एंड ट्राई टू फाइंड हायरिंग जॉब्स इंटर्न. देन यू विल फिल्टर एज अ पोस्ट. इस पोस्ट देखो आप, मतलब पोस्ट में कौन कौन हायरिंग कर रहा है, वो मेल्स देते हैं अपने, तो मेल करो डायरेक्टली उनको. तो
Yeah.
ये सबसे सही अप्रोच रहता है मेल करने का. बिकॉज
Got
अगर
it.
बंदे मेल करते तो मेल इतने नहीं होते उनके पास में, बट जितने एप्लीकेशंस होते हैं, तो एप्लीकेशंस में तो थोड़ा उनको मुश्किल होता है फिल्टर आउट करना कि किस उसको इंटरव्यू की कॉल देना है.
Nice.
तो
Second.
के थ्रू डायरेक्टली आपको कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं.
हाँ.
तो द तो आपको टारगेट बनाना है. अगर आप फ्रेश हो तो आपको एक टारगेट बनाना है कि मुझे 10 मेल्स तो करने ही करने हैं दिन में.
Yes.
So this is my suggestion for freshers and how you can get a DevOps intern or DevOps role.
So one more thing that I've noticed with people is, like, instead of being aspirational about DevOps, what some people are doing is, like, even when they messaged on LinkedIn, when they message me on LinkedIn, by DevOps mein package kitna aata hai, right? And people, when they start with the HR interview call itself, the first thing they ask HR is, okay, how much your company is going to pay, right? So that creates a very bad impression on the HR, and also that creates a very wrong impression on you, because if I am a HR and I have 10 profiles, okay, and I called you and you are asking about salary at the very first place, I'll think, okay, let me go with the 9 other opportunities that I have, right? Because so what do you guys think about this one? Are you agreeing with me that salary should not be your first priority? Like, salary should be your priority, it shouldn't be your first priority, right?
Your first priority
Right,
would
right.
be
Exactly.
on a job.
Yeah, great. Awesome.
The thing is, what I have done, like this is, as you said, that this is really a bad idea. Like
Yeah.
you should not be the one who will pitch the salary for the job you will be applying for. The HR will communicate that okay, this is the he will first check that if you are an experienced person, that what is your current package, and if in case you are having an offer, then what is that offer and how much you are expecting. Then you can say that yes, this is what I'm expecting and this is what I'm having at this point. And at that means, first of all, just don't talk about it. Like means because the thing is, it will not be like, okay, one interview is done and then they are offering you the job. There will be 2 or 3 rounds of technical interviews, then the HR discussion will happen, and then at the final step we'll be discussing about the salary. So first,
Exactly.
the first point which you should consider is that, okay, now this might take you to the some different direction, but in DevOps there are huge number of tools which you can be working on. It will not happen that if you are a DevOps engineer, you will be working on all of the tech stacks which are there in DevOps. That will never happen. It will means if in case you are working for a very small organization, then it can happen that yes, you can get an opportunity to work on each and every tool. So first try to understand what is the job role they are offering, what are the tech stack which they will be offering to you, what is the job role you will be having in that team. So if in case
Exactly.
that is in getting inclined to your experience and that is what you want to work in future, then you can go for the interview and then discuss about this. So I think discussing about salary in the first call itself is not a means
Not a good
ideal
idea.
way. And
Yeah.
if in case if you want to just discuss it, just let the figure come from that other side, and then you can like yes, this is the thing, this is what I am expecting. So
Exactly.
that is
So
mine.
personally, I always follow a trick that whenever I'm giving the interview, let's say I have a dream company and I have applied for it. So when HR asks my expectation, right? So always I try to say this that I'm flexible on this. I'll discuss later. Right now, I don't have anything top of my mind, and I let people understand my skill. Okay, during the technical interviews, the interviewer will understand what I'm capable of, right? So then, if HR comes back to me, then I'll tell them that I need 50% or I need 60%. And if HR is not willing to give me, the technical panel will tell that no, this guy is very skillful, I want him at any cost, right? So if
Right.
you go in the other approach,
Yes.
they will know what your talent is, and then they will be ready to pay you. On the very first call itself, you will ask, like, I want 60%, I want 70%. HR itself will not they themselves will not promote your profile to the technical panel. So how will you
Right.
even get
They
that?
will be, yeah, they will be choosing mine options. If someone will be coming, very less, the
Yeah,
company is always trying to reduce in the
yeah,
salaries and each and everything. So that they will be choosing some other person. So
yeah.
there's always things will be
I will
happening in this way.
I will add a real example to this thing which you just said.
Okay.
I'm not bragging about myself. I don't want to brag about myself. But the thing is, like on the last working day, I was having 6 offers in my hand.
Oh wow,
So,
great.
in that case, what happened? One HR was like, I will not disclose the name of the
Yeah,
organization name.
sure.
So the thing was like we had an initial discussion and all those things happened. I gave interviews, 2 round of interviews happened, HR round happened, all those things happened. Everything was there, and then I got an offer from them that yes, this is what we will be offering. So during that span, when the interviews like happened and all those rounds happened, I got another good opportunity with better like a package again. So when this came, so the HR said, okay, we are okay to offer. But then at that point, I said, the thing which we need, settled upon, I'm having a better offer on. So can you check on that part if we can means if you can offer? Ideally, this is not a good way to like go and discuss in a back and forth about
Yeah,
the salary component. But yeah, means the thing which happened is that she said that okay, we can discuss about that. So she went and checked if this can means if they can offer a bit higher than that. So
yeah.
then she went and brought the one like which I was expecting. Then again at that point I was I was a better one. So she said that, okay, let me check if I can match this as well. So I threw a number that means considering that she will not come back. So I'm saying that this is not a good practice, but
Yeah.
this is what happened. So then after a week came back with the number which I threw at her that this is what.
Oh wow.
And means yeah, means just what you said that if in case they are if they really want to onboard you, then at any cost they will onboard you. So that is the thing which you just said.
Yeah. So again, a
Yes.
take back from this point is like what Shantanu said. Okay, this is not about bragging about anyone, but he has got 6 offers. Okay. So do you understand what 6 offers mean? People are saying that there is no market for DevOps, but one person here is telling us that when you market yourself right, when you show that you have your talent in DevOps, you can get 6 offers even in this time. So this is not a lean period, guys. Again, I want to repeat and I want to stress in this call, because this is to motivate the subscribers who are watching this video, right? So don't feel that there is no market, or people are not paying you. Don't keep that as your priority. People will pay you. Okay. And even Sudhir has to say this thing, right? So Sudhir, you also might have this experience, like whenever you spoke to the HR, probably salary
Yeah.
was not your priority, right?
Yes, yeah, that's what I even also last time I had a conversation with the HR, and also the technical team also said that they will be coming up with a different bargaining with us. I said no, it's not about the bargaining and all these things. If you are, if my work, if you
Yeah.
if they thought that okay, if the person is at a legit or not, if they have the content, having the content or not, sure they will come back to us. They will be okay. So yeah, we like your work. We like your technical skills and all these things. Okay, we will be taking it off. So that's what the reason. Okay, it's totally depending upon the content what you are having, the content what you are delivering to the interview person. That's it.
Okay, so let's slightly shift the gears and let's go to the other side of it. Okay, we have talked about interviews, we have talked about, how to talk to the HR or all of these things. So shifting the gears, the important part is, how did you get these opportunities? Like, what did you practice? So this is very important, because many people, what they do is, even without practicing the videos, they just watch the content on the internet. And for some reason, people are also like this. I'm not complaining about anyone, but I know few Udemy, or few courses, who just brag saying that, watch these course and you'll get placed. It's practically not possible, right? So it depends upon you, what you're doing after watching those videos. So why don't you guys explain about your experience? How did you practice the videos, or how did you create your own projects? Again, let's start with Shantanu.
Yeah, yeah, sure. So the thing was, first, before that, I want to just clarify one thing, because this is what I faced. Like for the initial span when I was like trying to track my career, or like I was just planning my career. What I planned initially, that let's go for certification. Let's do AWS certification. Let's do Azure certification. Let's do GCP as well. So this is what I was rounded up in the first 2 years, I can say. First year is, so means you can't, coming from the like non CS or non IT background, first year is just forgiven for you. Like you
Yes.
just need that year to understand how the things work in IT. So that is what my consideration is. So for the initial span, this was my mistake, that I was rounded up with the consideration that let's go for certification. So I would want to clarify this thing for the beginners, or who are having, who are just stepping their stone, or who are in their career for 2 or 3 years. Don't go behind certificates, because even if you grab the certifications, let's consider you're having a AWS solution architect certification, okay, and you're looking for a solution architect job. Solution architect job require at least 5 years of experience. So even if
Yes.
you have the certification, that is of no value. Means yes, means knowledge which is there, and all those things are valid, but the experience which comes behind that, that is what the company is looking for. So I would
Yes.
say, just don't waste your money behind the certification. Invest in the courses or any other things which can get from here or there. Don't go behind certification in this initial span of time. You can go behind certification after 4 years or 5 years of span. That is what my consideration is. This can differ across. So that is
Hmm.
one thing. Second thing is yeah, like when preparing for the DevOps thing. So I will tell a little bit about my background. The where I was working was, it was means the applications which were there, those were hosted in AWS. Means we were having approximately
Okay.
more than 250 servers. So it was a kind of huge infrastructure. So my technical knowledge on infrastructure is quite good. That is what my consideration is. So I was not knowing about the other stuff, like okay, I do have the knowledge about cloud, but how can I club it with other things so that it comes on the table? So I was not having, I was not aware, I was aware about the DevOps thing, but not aware that okay, this tools are coming under DevOps, these tools are coming under DevOps, and how they will integrate. So then when I picked up, first I tried to prepare a roadmap, that okay, I am having the AWS knowledge. Now let's see how to integrate this with other things. So then the first thing which is there, so the basics for DevOps will be, what I consider is that Linux should be your strong, then your networking and should be strong. Then after that, like everything can, means if your Linux networking and AWS is kind of cloud knowledge is built up, then everything can come easily. So then first you can pick up CI, means when the pipeline starts, so you can pick the CI
But
tool.
sorry, but how do you practice these things at your end?
Yeah. So for practice, like for my project, the work where I was working, there was a huge restrictions that even if I was having the knowledge, I was not able to put it in my working
Yes.
condition. So what I did, I just created a AWS account and there just started with my projects. You can easily have the
Awesome.
projects on YouTube nowadays, and in Udemy also there are 2 to 3 courses where they will take you through the guided way that this is the project. So this cannot means replicate in the organization which you will work, but yeah, they will lay the basic foundations. So yeah,
Exactly.
means you can watch those videos, just try the things as they are doing, and then after that you can do those same things by yourself, like without seeing here and there and just building those things up. Like just when we were small, like when we used to write A B C D by just watching it, and then parents used to say that yes, now write it without watching. So you can at the initial level start with this, and then you can
Exactly.
find it up a bit going some complex ways. So that I will suggest.
Great. Yeah, even we have done a lot of projects on our channel, and there are other YouTube channels where people are offering you some DevOps projects. Again, LinkedIn posts, Medium blogs. There are a lot of projects. Like what Shantanu said is, okay, do the same project by looking at those videos for the first time, and next time do it by not watching those videos or something like that, right? And another take back is about certifications. I'll come back on that because I have very important things to make on the certifications point. Okay, so Vikash, so how did you create your own projects? So you also followed the same approach, or you have something else?
Yeah, I have something else.
Okay. Huh.
You know, I think the first mistake usually freshers do, they try to do big projects. Means they
Yes.
want to add those projects in the resume, so they try to do the very big project. Means like they saw a video, in this video Kubernetes is using and Docker, Sonar was also using, but they don't understand. They just know how to use AWS and EC2, but they are
Yes.
trying to do the project because they have the guidance, the video. They will do the project by seeing the video, बट फिर क्या होता है वो फिर भूल जाते हैं बिकॉज
Yes.
उन्होंने रिज्यूम में तो ऐड कर दिया, पॉइंट्स भी लिख दिए, बट बाद में वो भूल जाते हैं बिकॉज उन्होंने करा ही वीडियो देख के। तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल स्टार्ट विद द बेसिक प्रोजेक्ट, मीन्स यू नो द EC2 instance, then launch the EC2 instance, then after move forward to Jenkins, means you have learned how to use Docker and how to use Kubernetes, try to do. After it you will jump on the project, then now
Got
I
it.
will do this project, like I need to deploy this code on EC2 server by using CI/CD, using Jenkins or using GitHub workflow, like that.
Got it.
So just not seeing the video, like you this project I've done, I will make it. I don't know the tool, just I will make it. So don't follow this approach. Just go like I know this tool, I will do this only. And
Step by step.
yeah, step by step, I will increase my level. Then I will increase those project level also. Then I will add in the resume. It will create a good impression. Then you have add this project to the resume. You know everything about it.
And put that projects in the GitHub, right?
Yeah, yeah, of course, GitHub.
Yeah, because you might put a lot of things on the LinkedIn profile, and let's say I'm the interviewer, I can just click on your GitHub profile and I can understand, okay, this guy is a genuine guy. And even in the interview, let's say you are not able to answer a few questions, he has your GitHub profile as a reference, and he might say that, okay, this happens with everyone, right? Even if I'm giving an interview, probably I might not remember something at that point of time, and
Mm.
I might tell them that, oh, okay, I'm not able to recollect right now, but I've done something on this, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sudhir, how are you doing your projects? You were doing on GitHub, or how exactly?
in my organization, it's a startup company, right? I done everything is from the scratch. So initial time, I'm not aware about the tools and all those things. So I keep learning all those things, when it's come to the where I need to in the GitHub. Okay, for example, how to commit the code. Okay, some people even don't know how to commit the code in the GitHub.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can't create the repositories. Okay, so we need to learn some the basic itself. Okay, I mean, sometimes we don't know each other. What you mentioned that, even sometimes suddenly, even I don't even okay, if you want to someone is interviewer asking question how to check that CPU utilization. Even sometimes it didn't come to the getting idea, right? So
Yeah.
we need to keep learning, and we just need to prepare the notes. I mean, even you are even some YouTubers will be preparing some notes, and they are putting in the GitHub just to gone through it and just
Yeah.
prepare the notes. Okay, you can take the reference. No one will be, it will be useful for future also. If you
Yes.
are preparing the notes and everything, it can't go where. I mean, okay, sometimes we will forgetting. So just to go and reference that one. Okay, for this one, okay, I need to give the reference and
And
take
create
that reference. Yeah.
simple projects as well, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be a very complex project. So it can be a
Yes.
simple project as well, and you can put that simple project with
Yeah.
detailed description and everything in the GitHub,
Yes.
right?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And coming to that one, and also for example, last time I just gone through your video. So while I'm working in my organization, so we are using Docker containers with the lots of sizes. Okay, when it's come to recently, you have done multi-containerization with how to reduce that image size. So these type of things, everyone create the Docker file, with the lots of spaces. But when it's come to, okay, someone is creating the content, how to reduce the image size. So we need to learn these things. Okay, everyone knows how to write the Docker file, and how the people will be creating and each and Docker all these things. So we
Yeah.
need to learn these type of things. Different people will be teaching different way. So we need to learn. Okay, Abhishek, not only Abhishek, we can see
Yeah.
go through the different people will be there. When it's come to the Abhishek, the containerization, multi-containerization. So just we need to reduce the image size. That will be very helpful for each and everyone. And
Yes.
also Jenkins, we are using different, Jenkins. Some people will be using declarative and scripted way. So where we need to reduce these type of things. Some people even don't know the people will be scaring. Oh, again it will be using the code. Oh, I need to write the code and declarative. It's not a difficult one. Just you need to go through it, and we all the reference all be there. You don't need to change anything. Just we need to put the Git repositories and Maven tools, and where the Docker image you need to put in the repository. That's it. It's not a difficult one. I can say that it will be easy for all of us, and we need to keep practicing. If some tool, you will be perfect in that one. Okay, you can start with another one for continuous integration. Not only Jenkins, some people will be Travis CI. Different people will be different tools. If you are having the good knowledge, you can grab it, and that'll be very helpful for all of us. So
So
that's what
one
I said
thing,
that, right?
yeah, one thing I remember is people message me on
Yeah.
LinkedIn asking, "Bhaiya, kuch real time scenarios batao." Yeah, people ask like, um, you are explaining this content. Please give me one real time example. So what I reply them? I ask them, okay, what did you learn today? So they say that, okay, today I watched your video and I understood how to create a Docker container. तो मैं बोलता हूँ कि okay, so what if this Docker container goes down? So they say that, okay, I don't know. So that is your real time scenario. That's it, right? What is real time scenario? Not, there
Yes.
is nothing like real time scenarios. ऐसा कुछ मतलब there is no handbook about real time scenarios, right? Probably you are learning about, let's take any simple tool. Probably you are learning about Jenkins today. What happens if your Jenkins worker is going down, where your actual Jenkins job is running? So try to understand that thing and try to Google it. Okay, my
Yes.
Jenkins master went down. What should I do? You will find hell lot of content, right? Stack Overflow mein milega, GitHub mein milega. You will get in every place. So this is real time scenario, nothing more than that, right?
Even
Am I right?
forget about the Jenkins. Yeah, if
Yeah.
we some people will be forgetting about the Jenkins login ID, or username and the password.
Yeah.
Tomcat. Just you need to go through it. These are the real time scenarios. Sometimes we forget the usernames and all this. Just these are the real time. No one will be coming up with, okay. They will be showing your company's organization code and each and everything. This is the real time we are using. So no one. So what we have to doing? Okay, if you have the simple HTML code, you can put it in the GitHub, and you can deploy into the AWS EC2 instance, and whatever it may be, just execute in the Tomcat. I mean, Tomcat, Apache Tomcat, using these tools, Jenkins and Tomcat and Git. These things you can deploy. You can create the Docker image in that one. So we are using four tools: GitHub and Jenkins and Tomcat and also Docker image. So these are the real time that what we are doing right now. But there is nothing. Even the code, the developers will be writing the code. You are writing the HTML code, but in the organization they are writing a different, bigger one. That's it. The code is the same. There is nothing. Just we need to using the different modules. That's it. So I can say that this is the simple thing.
Yeah, perfect, Sudhir.
When
Yeah,
the
Shantanu,
interviewer asks this question, he is just trying to get the knowledge, the bigger picture. Like if in case
exactly.
the problem comes, how will you tackle this? And means he don't want your inputs that okay, this is the technical thing and this is the
Yeah,
technical insight which I will need. He just wants you that how you will approach. If in case any real time problem comes, he just wants to get an idea that how what will be your approach and what are the things you will do to like get the things settled. So that is what the interviewer is trying to get from you. It's okay because the thing in DevOps, which I assume is that like 8 to 9 tools, you can't master each and every of the tool. In interview, they can ask each and means questions on each and every topic. But when you will work on your project, it will rarely happen that you will work on all of these tech stacks. Either it will be some kind of like a deployment work or some kind of CI work or some kind of infra work. The work can differ. So you don't have to be master of or master in all of the things. You need
yes,
to know the bigger picture and like yeah, this is what it will look in a broader and this will be my approach if in case I'm not able to tackle this. So you can if in case you are not knowing the technical thing about any question, you can just say that there are n number of documentations. I will refer to those documentation and I can solve it out. Even the
yes,
interviewer can know that yes, there are vast number of issues that can come when we are handling the cluster or when we are having any Kubernetes issue. So the interviewer can understand. So that is what the interviewer is trying to get from you. That is
yeah. And one more important thing is all of these things are open source tools, right? Kubernetes is open source, Docker is open source, Ansible is open source. So if you really want to understand some real time problems that people are facing, just go to their GitHub page and click on the issues tab. Okay, you have thousands of issues are open
Exactly.
in front of your eyes. Okay, and these
Yes.
okay, these are some high level issues, right? But if you want to understand very simple issues that people face in your organization, okay, take any tool, sit on that tool for 5 minutes. Okay, do not do anything, just think about that tool for 5 minutes. What is that tool doing? And you will understand problems with that tool. I mean, what problems can come with that tool? For example, Terraform. Okay, so what happens if Terraform is used in a team? How do I store the state file? Problem, solve it, put it in S3 bucket, DynamoDB, locking, solved, right? Jenkins, worker went down. Kubernetes, what happens if your CPU limit has reached? So finding a problem is very simple if you are thinking in a right mindset, right? Because what do you think about that? Am I
Yeah,
right?
you are right. Means you are facing the problems. This is the real time scenario. And
That's it.
I am the example of the problem which Sudhir have discussed when you forgot the password of Jenkins. Because
Ah,
last Friday I was demonstrating my task of Jenkins to the mentor and I forgot the password. Then mentor said, I will not guide you how you can reset the password. Just go to Google and try to find.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So it's very simple. And yeah, Shantanu, you're saying something. Go
yeah,
ahead.
unless and until you won't do the things by yourself, you will never get the real time scenarios. Even if in case as you said that the students or the guys are asking you that give me some real time scenario, okay, you will just means आप रट्टा मार लोगे उसको, but
Yes.
when you will go through some real time scenario by yourself, that always be in your mind. So
Hmm.
in interview process, that will always come first. The one real time scenario which that will come later part. So
Yes.
so and this will come only after when you will try things by yourself.
Yeah, sure. We will definitely make more and more real time scenario videos. But the thing that I wanted to inject in everyone's mind is it's in the way that you think about the tool. Okay. So many people, again, like even if you watch our channel, the main stress that I put is what is this tool? Why is this tool? What is the problem and what is it solving? Because that will help you understand the concept in depth. And if you understand the concept in depth, even if you don't know the commands of the tool, even if you don't know how the tool is practically used, yourself you will be able to understand acha theek hai, because this is the theory of it. This can be the problem, and in real time maybe people are solving this problem in this way. So that's how it is, right? Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. So now I'll move to one more question, is about certifications. Okay. So people ask this question like hundreds of times to me. क्या certification करना है so that I'll get a job in DevOps? What certification should I do so that I'll get a job? So I'll ask you, three of you, one question. Just guess the number randomly. What do you guys think is the number of profiles in the DevOps market has the certification as a requirement or even as an optional field? Okay, so my question is, if there are 100 profiles in LinkedIn, okay, so usme se how many profiles do you guys feel has certifications as a optional? Don't even think as requirement, as optional plus requirement. Any random guess? 100 out of how many out of 100 profiles are interviewers or the panel are expecting you guys to have certification?
No one. For
I can
me,
say,
I will tell you one real time one thing, Abhishek. Actually, when I am facing issue with network trafficking, okay, it's in the AWS. I just reached the lots of people who are in the LinkedIn. I asked one person who is having certificate. Okay, I asked him. He said that I'm not aware about that one. So the person done the certification, maybe maximum he will be having solution architect certificate, he is everything. But the thing is, having the certification is not only, he is good in that one. That thing, when we know the each and everything, that will be better. So having the certification, getting the job, it's not a, it's not a, we don't want to comparing with these things. Okay.
1 minute. Yeah. So here I'm not against certifications. Okay. I'm not saying certifications are not important. So I know the importance of certificates. So this is not about we discussing anything against the certifications, but I'm just asking you guys about the number. Okay.
Yeah.
So how many profiles out of 100 do you guys feel has the requirement or even in the optional field as certificate? Any random guesses?
I hardly found any of them. Out of 100, if I want to give any number, then I will say 10.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 to 20.
Sudheer?
10 to 20 approximately.
Vikash?
But in my experience, this is 3 to 4 only. I just found 3 or 4 job requirements. They want any certification.
So the official number in India, I'm not talking about the global market, because in US, not official as per the survey, okay? So in US, in Europe, this number is very high because, there people rely more on certifications, okay? But in India, it is only 4 to 6. Can you believe that only 4 to 6 profiles out of 100, they want certifications as optional? That is also not requirement, okay?
Right.
So why I'm saying this is because a lot of people are wasting a lot of money on certifications. So that's why
Yes, exactly.
major thing. Okay. So I'm not against certifications. I'm not saying you people should not do certifications. But as a student, if you are spending 10K, 20K on certifications, and also what these people are doing is, some of the people, not everyone. So they are taking this wrong route and they are using some dumps, or, some of they are getting these certifications, which will not help you in any ways. Okay. Certifications is a proper structure of learning things. Certifications is for you to evaluate yourself on a particular tool. Okay, having a certification is good. I myself, as I have solutions architect certificate. I have certifications on Kubernetes. But what I suggest people is, firstly learn the tool, understand the tool, get a gist of the tool. Then if you have time, if you have money, or if you have coupons, go for the certifications. Okay, don't come the other way.
Exactly.
Start with certifications, then learn the tool,
Yes.
then do the
Yes.
practical implementation. That's a very wrong way, right?
Even
Yes.
a major of the companies or all of the companies, I can say that if in case interested for certification and if they find that yes, this guy can really help us with that technology, so they offer you the voucher, or at least if you are clearing the exam, they can do the reimbursement of that thing.
Yes.
But if you are a student or just starting up with your career, certification I don't think is a good
Yeah.
thing to
They're
start with.
very pricey as well, right?
Right.
Certifications are very pricey as well. So
Right.
if you really want to do certification, if you have already learned about it, if you have practical knowledge, then go for it. But don't take
Yes.
this shortcut. Just do the
Yes.
certification, post it in, you might put it in font size 10, font size 12, font size 20,
Yes.
doesn't matter, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is some myth that I want to break. And as a student, because so when you are giving interviews, how many people ask you for certifications?
No one, literally no one. I asked. Actually,
Even for me as well, like I gave so many interviews, no one asked me for interview for
For, for
certifications.
me also.
Yeah.
For me also, no one is asking about any certification.
So
In for it in the European any other countries,
yeah,
so
they
the
will ask.
people will mention that one, but in India, no one is.
Yeah.
Yeah, even in that case also, I gave one of the interview like that. So they were hiring for that opportunity, like the clients were European, and even the interviews which who took my interview, they were also European guys. So at that point, they said that if in case we are onboarding you, you will need to go through the certification. You will
That's
prepare
fine.
for that. The company will reimburse for that.
Yeah.
So I said okay.
So in Europe or US market, or some of the people who have asked these certifications, one of the major reason you have to understand is because that is coming from their client. So the client
Right.
do not want someone who client want a certification. So your panel is talking to you. So client does not actually know who you are. So they just use this certification as a tool to understand. Acha, theek hai. So this guy is a solution architect. This guy is someone. This guy has some experience on Linux. But yeah, so whatever we discussed today, I just want to mention again and again that none of us are against certifications. No one is saying that don't do certifications, but just understand why you are doing that certification, why you are spending that money, what you are spending that money for. Okay. And don't think like, do this certification, you'll get job in AWS, do this certification, you'll get job in Azure. That's not possible, right?
Right. Right.
Exactly.
So okay, so I have asked many questions to you people, and I've learned so many things from you people today. But do you guys have something to ask me, or you guys want to say something to our subscribers before we end this call? Because I know that on a Sunday I took valuable time of
Yeah.
yours, and thank you so
Yes.
much for coming. So so aap log, if you want to ask anything to me or to the subscribers, yeah, I'll give you guys
Yeah.
time.
Should I go first?
Yeah, sure, Santanu, go ahead.
Okay, so for technically, there is a huge abundant amount of knowledge which is out there. YouTube channels, Udemy courses, all things are out there. So I will not say anything about technical things, but yeah, for the approach, I will give some inputs that you don't lose hopes, don't get into misconceptions that there is not a market out there. There's a like you can consider there's a blast going on in the DevOps community at this point. So just go, have patience, do projects. And one thing I will say is that don't lose hope if your interview is not going good. Now you will say that if in case I have given 30 or 40 interviews, and the offer letters which I have got are only six, so the
Hmm.
ratio is like low, I can say. But at some point, I was giving interviews just for the sake of the what questions they are asking, how the interview is going. And there is one thing whenever you will give so many interviews, you will build up one story of yourself that this
Yes,
is what I was doing, this is what my tech stack is, this is what my specifications and my expertise lies in. So I was just getting to take that story into perfection. So just give interviews. Don't worry how the interview will go or will it land me upon a job. Just give interviews. That's what I can say. If the opportunity is coming to you, just give the interview. Don't consider how it will go and all those things. And even if it doesn't goes good, just give the positive approach that okay, I was not able, if the interview asked 20 questions and I was just able to give 10 right answers of them, just keep in mind those questions, the 10 questions which are not able to give those questions. Okay, just note and after that interview and just try to see what were the answers of this question. So it is a like there is chance those same interview questions can come up in the next interview. So
exactly.
there it can help. Just give a positive approach and keep the patience. What I can say.
So, Shantanu, how many interviews out of this 40 people ask you to write some code just for understanding?
Uh, yeah. So out of those, only one was in-person interview. So in that thing, they asked me to like a Terraform script, Jenkins script. So that was one thing. And out of 30, if I consider 30 to 40, I can say 7 to 8, or let's round up 10. 10 they are asking to write anything in a
How many
script
on
language.
Python?
Python.
How many on Python or shell scripting questions
Uh,
they ask
Python,
you?
I was open to that because I'm not good at Python. Let's
Okay.
like accept that. So I was, but yeah, I use this. If in case there is a need for learning the Python, that I will go for it. That's not an
Awesome.
issue. So and for shell scripting, yeah, like I will of 10, 7 to 6.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just asking because people who are watching this, right, they should also understand, okay, what is the role of shell scripting, or how
Right.
much in how many interviews people are actually asking you to write code. So just for them to understand,
Shell
nothing else. Yeah.
scripting in the way like they will give you a task, and like they will try to see if they can really make it out. So like
Yeah.
in that 7 to 8, but like if we talk about basic way, like just to see how the CPU utilizer works, or in that case, then that is a simple like it. But
Yeah.
if like about a scenario basis, then I can say 7 to 8 and 6. Okay.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
And nobody was expecting you to write 100% right. Interviewers will
Yeah,
try to
that's
help
okay.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's okay. Even if you are not, if you are not able to, that you can just say at this point, I am not able to recall it. So just
Okay.
say that. That's not an issue.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Vikash, coming to you, do you want to say anything to our subscribers?
Yeah, just one thing I want to say: don't go with the big projects. Just start with the what you know only. Means if you are good at Python, then start with the Python. Learn how to do scripting in the Python, and start learning Docker and Kubernetes. And after actually, I can say I'm lucky because in the first interview I get the job.
Oh,
But I
wow.
have,
Awesome.
but I have given the interviews in college placements, and I thought, as a fresher, they just need a good learner.
Hmm.
Means they just want you have the basic knowledge of tools, and you have a good learning power. Then you are in.
So
So
as a fresher
uh,
also, you were
yeah,
getting calls from LinkedIn and Naukri, right?
yeah, of course,
Yeah, because people were thinking like if you are a fresher, nobody will call you on LinkedIn. That's not right, right? Even for
no,
DevOps, as a fresher, people are looking forward to take you, right? Because
of course. You need to make them feel you are valuable. You know
yes,
the thing. Means if they hire you, they will not say, "अरे यार किसको ले लिया?"
yeah,
Just they need it is valuable, and अगर हम try करेंगे तो बंदा सीख सकता है. Just this this from my side.
got it, got it. Thanks, Vikas. And Sudhir, do you want to say something to the subscribers before we end the
Yeah,
video?
I mean, before while interviewer asking the questions, no, if you are not unable to answer any questions, and whatever questions he is asking, and keep a note on that one, and do practice that questions. For
Hmm.
example, for me, the interviewer asking about what is the difference between CMD in the Docker file, what is the CMD, and and the entry point. So these are the questions. What we are writing in the script in the Docker file. So please keep an eye on that one. Okay, why we are using this command, or why we are writing this one. So those things will be, it will be very helpful for, okay, go writing the code or writing any word, blindly, and watching the GitHub or watching the video. It's not okay. We need to watch it, but if what you are writing, just you need to understand. So why we are using, and why he's specifically mentioned. Sometimes some videos, the tutor or someone will be mentioning, okay, so we need to keep an eye on that one. So that this one is the coming for the interview. So those are many, those are the valuable words. So please, listen what they are said, and please do write. So if you are not, if you are unable to understand, okay, you can ask them, or else you can comment in that section in the
Yeah.
YouTube channel, and whatever you want, okay, wherever you can ask someone. Okay, you will be getting some idea about the I mean, so for example, if you're unable to install the Kubernetes, or if you're unable to install the Jenkins, don't worry about those things. So if you are practicing, even I'm also working in the midnight also, in the 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Even I'm sending the different messages to the Abhishek also, different people. Bro, I'm facing this one. Okay, if they wake up, and they will be get back to you, and they will be given the solution. So we need to keep asking with some people who are having the knowledge. If they don't know, they will be asking someone. So we will be getting. I can say that, okay, Sudheer is 100% having the knowledge. Santanu is having. We don't want to say that. Okay, everyone having a very less knowledge. But we are if we are start learning. So if you are keep doing hard work, sure, hard work never fails. So I can say that. So I can, okay. The only hope, don't lose the hope. Sure, you will get the job. So without please do practice each and everything, whatever tool we are using or you are using. So I can set that one. That's it.
Awesome. Yeah.
We are
So
all learners here. That's what we can say.
one
We
funny
are all
thing.
learners. Yeah, we are all learners.
So one funny thing actually came to me when we are discussing this. So yesterday, actually, someone messaged me on LinkedIn. I watched a video and I got a job. So whenever somebody shares me that information, I feel happy and I just post it on the community page. Okay, so that other people might also get inspired out of it. So one person actually replied me saying that, oh, okay, so this is a fake profile and you're just posting the fake information of someone getting selected. So like people have this some people have this negative mindset as well. So don't get into all of these things, right? So when somebody is sharing the information, right, so that is just to motivate others, or that is just to inspire others. And you can listen to all of these journeys, or whenever somebody posts on LinkedIn that today I got a job as DevOps engineer, you can also message them. Okay, if they have time, they'll reply you. If they don't have, they don't reply you. Just ask them, oh, okay, congratulations, during this tough time you got a job. Okay, how did you do, what did you do? So if they can reply you, it's your luck. If they don't reply you, then that's okay. Right? So finally, thank you so much, everyone, and congratulations for all of you getting placed into your dream jobs, and all the very best. And I hope all of you are very successful in your future endeavors and whatever you are going to do in the future. Okay, so yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
Abhishek.
Abhishek.
Thanks.
I'm really
And one-
I'm really big thanks to you. And please do more content related videos. We can. I mean, you. I know that you are doing your work, and also you need to edit the video. You need to
Yeah. Yeah, I think we lost Sudhir, but yeah, I understand what he's saying. So
Yeah.
basically, do more videos. Yeah, I'll try my best.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, it's very difficult. I know that you are doing your job, and also you're preparing. I think it's very difficult. I know that, but you are sacrificing the
No, no,
VNs and create the contents. And thank you so much. And please do provide more and more.
Sure.
Much more power to you, Abhishek. Just keep doing the good work which you are doing.
Sure. Okay, thank you so much, Sudhir. Thank you so much, Santanu. Thank you so much, Vikash. And one favor from all of you is, I'll be uploading this video today itself. And if anybody are asking questions on the video, please try to reply at least only on this video. Okay, so that
Okay,
if
sure.
I reply to them, they feel that okay, I keep replying every day. So if you have some time
Sure.
and you reply to them, they might get the right answers from you folks as well. Okay, so this is just a small
The
thing.
thing is, just one note which I want to make here, it is that for the viewers or the one who are watching, that we are not the subject matter expertise here. So the things can happen that yes, okay, you guys have landed up on jobs and all those things. So we are not the subject matter expertise. Yes, whatever will be in our scope, we are happy to help there. But there are things we are also new to this, so it can happen that we may also not know what you mean. So it should
Yes.
be like a learning process from both ends, that I will learn something, you will learn something, whatever knowledge we
Yes.
will have, we'll share it there. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's it. Yeah, exactly.
Chalo,
Yeah, that's
have a great
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
See you again
Yeah.
Thank
some
you.
other time.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye,
Bye
everyone.
bye.
Bye. Bye.
అయిపోయిందా